What's going on YouTube? Steven, the Salon Guy here, and in today's video we're talking about the topic of hair loss and why does your hair fall out. Okay, so there's a variety of things, and I get a lot of comments, and I do see a lot of people searching this on a daily basis. So I want to touch upon a few things. So take it from a bald guy, I know why hair falls out, okay? I really have a full head of hair. I'm actually wearing a bald cap right now, and I've been wearing a bald cap since I started on YouTube 10 years ago. So I have a full head of hair. I want to portray to you guys that I'm a bald guy, but I'm really not underneath this, okay? But anyway, so hair loss and hair falling out. There's a few different things. So when it comes to hair loss, and men and women, there's a variety of reasons that people lose their hair. The follicle basically shrinks down and it becomes dormant. It doesn't grow hair anymore. The hair gets finer and finer, and then it basically it stops growing hair, okay? So that's what happens. You cannot grow hair anymore. And there's a lot of medical reasons, like maybe low thyroid or certain things that you're low on in your body, menopause after, women after they give birth. There's a variety of things. And with men, it happens over time as we age. Not everyone, but those of us who are unfortunate to not have our hair, this is the result of it. Male pattern baldness. So there's a number of reasons. Stress, not getting enough protein, not getting enough, again, like I mentioned, vitamins and nutrients in your body. Also, genetics plays a big role too. How you're caring for your hair. I've seen a lot of situations where the lack of care for your hair can actually cause it. So let's break it down again. So hair loss is something very, very specific that usually is tied into some genetics or some sort of deficiency, or again, it's something that is going to happen regardless because of your system, all right, because of your body. And so there's nothing really you can do about genetics. There's nothing you can do about deficiencies unless you start getting treatments, and that may not necessarily even cause your hair to grow back. I know people who have gone on thyroid medication and things who have lost their hair, and certain medications have caused hair loss. I've seen it firsthand with family, and it's horrible. High blood pressure medication, cancer medication. There are certain things that cause you to lose your hair. It's really unfortunate. So that's the one side of actual hair loss and baldness, all right? So then the other side of things is why your hair is falling out. So we lose, hundreds of hairs a day that could be little fine hairs that we don't even see, but it's normal to lose hair every single day. Now, if it's coming out in clumps, like you're going like this and your hair just coming out, that's one thing. Again, it could be something that needs medical attention. It could be something going on in your system that is causing that. That needs to be addressed. It's a very serious issue. Or it could be because of an actual process that you had done to your hair, meaning in the hair salon or in the bathroom that you try yourself, or you're using really harsh hairsprays, or you're doing things to your hair, extreme heat, that are causing the hair to break. That is another main issue that is more on the actual hair side of it. That could be happening directly from what you're doing, what your stylist is doing, whatever process is happening. I've noticed that blondes, people who have very fine blonde hair, their hair is a little more sensitive and delicate, so it tends to break or snap a bit more. I've noticed, ethnic hair, African American hair, it's very, very fragile, and it can easily be broken, easily be damaged. I've noticed curly hair, really thick, wavy curly hair, tendency to lose tons and tons of hair just because of the way the hair is, the shape of the hair, it's a little more bunched together. So when you're combing it or something's happening, you're pulling out, more hairs are kind of falling out at the same time. And because you have so much hair, it's so dense, that there's more hair to lose. So, and that could be totally normal. Like I said, you can comb your hair and you have globs of hair coming out, but it doesn't mean you're losing your hair. It's just because you have so much of it. So it's not really something to get worried about, and I deal with this on a regular basis with, my clients. I'll be brushing their hair and I'm just like, wow, the hair is there's a lot of hair coming out here. And it just could be because, they're not brushing their hair normally. Their hair is very tangled. It's like a rat's nest. It's very, dry and damaged and it's really fragile, so the hair is just breaking. You know, if the hair is over processed from maybe bleaching as well, if you're using a smoothing iron or a flat iron that's really, really hot on a daily basis and you're using hairspray over it and you're singeing the hair and the hair is smoking, you're causing the hair to become really, really sensitive and it could break at any moment. So you have to be really, really, really careful. Make a long story short, you're either damaging your hair yourself, you're causing it to just, you know, break off. A normal part of it is just everyday hair loss because humans lose hair every single day, so not to get worried if you're combing your hair and you're going like this and you see a couple of hairs in your hand, don't get worried about it. I do get a lot of comments from younger guys that are in their teens, in their 20s, and they say, you know, Steven, you know, should I be worried? You know, my hair is kind of going back into the corners. What does that mean? Am I going to lose my hair? I'm starting to panic. Well, there's a few things going on. As I mentioned, it could be genetics. Someone in your family, whether it's your mother's, you know, father's side or your mother's side or your side, whatever, you know, your father, like, there's some strong genetics going on in there. And ask, say, hey, mom or dad or anyone in the family, you know, suffer from hair loss. When did it start happening? And chances are, if they say, oh, it started happening in my late teens and early 20s, well, there you go. You're destined to lose your hair. I hate to say it, you know what I mean? And then the last part, as I mentioned, some sort of deficiency in your body. You know, you maybe need to go to a doctor. If you're low on something, you know, certain medications could be causing hair loss. So, you know, what works for hair loss? I've seen biotin work. People taking, you know, biotin, which is you can buy it anywhere, you know. And what that does, I've noticed some people say they break out from biotin. So it's found a lot of vitamins, but I have noticed that people that go on it, just that alone, I have noticed thicker hair growth and hair growth. You know, I have noticed that. It doesn't happen for everybody, but you know, there's a lot of drugs out there, a lot of you know, lotions and creams you can put on your hair. Sometimes they only just grow peach fuzz. You know, sometimes it kind of maintains what you have, to be honest with you. You know, my pure shampoo and conditioner block DHT, and it helps promote thicker hair growth and it helps fight hair loss. So, you know, it's a great shampoo for people who have a good amount of hair, but they're worried about it thinning a little bit and they want to keep what they have. This is a great Pure is a great shampoo and conditioner from my product line. You know, so I would say, and also a lot of you guys want to know about what haircuts to get. I actually have a video. If you search like forehead, the Salon Guy, or type receding hairline, the Salon Guy on YouTube, just type in like hair loss, the Salon Guy, you'll see all my hair loss related stuff. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what you think. So I'll see you guys next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.